Today we're going to talk about a secret that could totally transform the way you declutter. So if you've ever felt like clutter just takes over your life and you don't know where to start, or you get distracted before you can make any real progress, this little secret makes decluttering feel easier, more fun, and actually doable. Sounds too good to be true? Let's dive in. That little magic trick is called body doubling, and it's not just some weird phenomenon. It's a super effective strategy to help you stay focused, beat procrastination, and finally tackle the clutter you've been avoiding. Body doubling is actually a concept that is rooted in some pretty interesting psychology. Essentially, body doubling is when you work alongside someone, either in person or virtually, on a task that might otherwise feel overwhelming or boring. The idea is that having someone present keeps you focused, even if they're not directly involved in what you're doing. Body doubling works because of a psychological concept called social facilitation. It's the idea that we perform better or stay more engaged when we're being observed or when we think someone is paying attention. Even if the person isn't actively helping, their presence creates a subtle form of accountability. This is especially helpful for people with ADHD or those who struggle with procrastination. Our brains are wired to seek stimulation, and sometimes we need that little push, a sense that someone else is there to keep us on track. Body doubling helps increase focus by reducing distraction, providing accountability to finish tasks, and offering social support, even if it's just having someone silently working besides you. So why does body doubling work? When we are by ourselves, distractions are everywhere, and you might look at a pile of stuff to clean and think, maybe later, or I'll just scroll through Instagram for a second or two, and boom, 2 hours have passed by. I have been there myself with TikTok. But when someone else is around, even virtually, it's like your brain flips a switch. You're less likely to get distracted and more likely to stay on task. It's like having an accountability buddy, except you don't need them to do anything except just be there. So let's talk about decluttering specifically with body doubling. The truth is that decluttering can feel overwhelming. There's often the sense of, where do I even start? Or this is way too much to handle by myself. But when you have somebody there with you, it's like having a partner in crime who makes it feel doable. Let me explain how this works in a practical sense. So when you're decluttering with a body double, you are less likely to get distracted, which is very common with ADHD, or lose momentum. That's because you've committed to focusing for a set amount of time and the other person is right there with you. So for example, let's say you've been putting off cleaning out that cluttered junk drawer. We all have one. With body doubling, you choose a small, manageable area to tackle, and your body double, whether they're in person or on FaceTime, helps you stay engaged. So this way you'll feel more focused and productive simply because someone else is present. You are so much more less likely to wander off or get lost in thought, and that is the power of this technique. And here is the best part. Body doubling turns decluttering from an overwhelming chore into a shared experience. You can actually enjoy the process. And by breaking it down into smaller chunks, say like just 15 minutes or so, you will be amazed at how much you can actually accomplish. And it's really about small steps that lead to big change. So now an important question. Who can body double for you? A body double can essentially be a friend, a partner, a family member, a coach, or anyone who brings positive energy to the experience. I caution you not to have a person body double who tends to be critical of how you do things. A body double should be supportive, even if they're not necessarily helping you physically to declutter. Because I know that body doubling is incredibly effective, whether you have anxiety or you have ADHD or you're someone who's been procrastinating. I work with a lot of ADHD clients, and body doubling is something that we implement on a consistent basis. And because it works so well, I will be hosting free bi-weekly live body doubling workshops. And here's a little insight in how they will work. You will pick one small area in your home that you want to declutter, a drawer, a shelf, whatever feels manageable. Then we will jump on a Zoom call together and I will be your body double to keep you motivated and on track while you get that clutter cleared out in real time. And this will be in a group setting. So in just 15 minutes, we're going to make real progress. You'll leave feeling lighter, more organized, and super accomplished. So if you have been putting off that decluttering project or feeling overwhelmed about where to start, this is your chance. It's totally free, and I'll be right there with you the whole time. All you have to do is click the link in the description below to sign up and reserve your spot. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. And of course, sign up for that live decluttering workshop. You're going to love it. Good luck on your decluttering journey, and always remember to be good to yourself.